Rain ending tonight. Right now, it's 12 degrees. Good evening, I'm Susan Ehrhardt. Here's what's happening. New Brunswick MP Dominic LeBlanc isn't impressed with today's squabble between Bob Rae and Michael Ignatieff over whether to allow the media into today's Liberal Leadership Forum in the Toronto area. Rae accused Ignatieff of trying to block media coverage of the event, which Ignatieff denies. Outside the meeting, LeBlanc says Canadians are tired of this kind of politicking.
I've thought that the party should stop looking for titans, and particularly for clashes of titans. They should look for a new generation of leadership, people who will excite Liberals and Canadians about politics again. That's what I intend to discuss with the Liberal delegates. And the idea that we put our own sort of personal games ahead of the party or the country, I think is one of the reasons why we've disconnected from a lot of Canadians.
Rae had threatened not to participate in the forum if the media weren't allowed in. A powerful earthquake has hit an area of the ocean off eastern Indonesia, briefly generating tsunami warnings for coastlines within 1,000 kilometers of the epicenter. Residents in nearby coastal towns fled their homes in panic, but there were no immediate reports of damage or injuries. The U.S. Geological Survey put the quake's preliminary magnitude at 7.5 and said it was centered 21 kilometers beneath the sea. Indonesia's geological agency later canceled a tsunami warning. Revenge is sweet, but so is $70.4 million. That's how much money has gone through the box office this weekend for the new James Bond film, Quantum of Solace. It's the one in which Bond, played by Daniel Craig, tries to get revenge for the death of his lover in the previous film, Casino Royale. It's the biggest ever opening weekend for a Bond flick, easily topping the $47 million for Die Another Day in 2002. Many Bond fans had been unhappy with the choice of Craig as the new Bond, but the success of Casino Royale silenced a lot of the critics. In the second spot this week is the animated Madagascar film that made its debut in first place last week. The next 2 weekends will bring some more likely hits, including the vampire romance Twilight. In sports, the St. Thomas Lady Tommies are now 4-0 on the season in ACAA collegiate basketball action. They defeated the University of King's College 63-30 today at the South Gym. The Lady Tommies hit the road next weekend to take on Holland College. In AUS men's volleyball, UNB fell to Dalhousie at the main gym today. The V-Reds lost 3-1 to the Tigers. In AAA midget development hockey action, the Fredericton Remax Caps took a win at the Aiken Centre this afternoon. They hammered the West Kent Aces 9-1. Canada had quite the 1-2 punch at a World Cup speed skating event in the Netherlands. Canadians Christine Nesbitt and Christina Groves were unstoppable in the women's 1,000 Sunday, claiming the gold and silver medals. Winnipeg's Shannon Rempel finished 8th. Montreal has officially lost the Canadian Grand Prix. Quebec Premier Jean Charest has confirmed that attempts to save the race have failed. Formula One dropped the race from the 2009 schedule in October. That left 3 levels of government scrambling to get the race back on the roster. Sport NB handed out 14 awards recognizing the best in the province's sporting community. The awards were handed out last night at the 15th annual Pitney Bowes Sports Awards. Among the recipients were wrestling coach Don Ryan of Majorville for Men's Coach of the Year. New Maryland's Nancy Morrison was recognized as Official of the Year for her work in softball. Fredericton's McGinnis Cooper received the Corporate Award, and Ed Dunham of Fredericton was recognized for his Lifetime Volunteer Achievement in baseball. Sport NB also named 2 top athletes of the year, Salisbury figure skater Kelsey McNeil and Langley Cycling's Christian Meyer. That's news and sports. Your weather after this.